gotten really excited over meeting a fellow voice actor?
Let me show you something. So on this new Marvel show, right, we have these guest stars come in, and like the 4th week we were in there, the difference between anime and prelay shows, which Scott does a ton of, is that, you know, in anime we just go in one at a time where we record and then they put it all in together. In prelay, you're all in a giant room, and it's like, you know, anywhere from, you know, 3, 4 to 9 or 10 people all kind of like reading around a table with your own microphones and everything. And the 4th week we walk in, I'm shaking everybody's hands, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Hey, nice to meet you, nice to meet you. Oh my God, it's Freddy Krueger. And I was like, Freddy Krueger, man! Yeah, that's right. Nice to meet you. I'm like, but you're Freddy Krueger! So I got this stupid picture of me and Freddy Krueger. Which was only trumped by 2 weeks ago when I walk in. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. Luke Skywalker. And you know, like Mark Hamill's a little bit older, so he's like, hey, how's it going? Can I help you? So that was that kind of thing. So we have all these, I mean, you know, I do it all the time. I mean, like, you know, what was that show on UPN, like Tia and Samara, like Sister Kids? Yeah. One of them was in there, and I was like, Samara! She's like, no. I was like, Tia! How are you? What's up? No, it's, can't help it, man. They're like, you are one of the leads of the show. I'm like, I don't care. I don't have no lightsaber. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Any other questions? Phaser? I know, that sucks.
Working like on Code Geass.
Code Geass was cool. It's a lot faster in California. They really do their work a lot faster. I played Darlton, so he wasn't like a real integral character, so I don't really actually know a whole lot about the show. They didn't let us like read into it or anything, so it was a good show.
I sit there, I'm like, this trailer's really good. I'm like, dude, I know that voice. I'm sitting there telling him, staring, and we got it. I'm like, oh. I'm still watching it though, but it's pretty good. I've watched like all of it. I can't wait for Dub after to watch it when it's subbed and everything.
Yeah, there's like season 2 coming out soon, or has it already come out?
I think it's like double episodes on like Adult Swim a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Right. It's a good show, man. Mm-hmm. Johnny Young.
Yeah, smart outfit.
Yeah.
I'm like the only one walking around. They're like, T Green Man? No.
I love T Green Man. No.
Everyone is good.
So would you say that Austin and Dallas are really good places for if you want to get into voice acting or animation or drama in general?
Austin is good for film, theater, TV, commercials, not so much for voiceover. They do have some video game projects, but they usually don't record it. They usually come up to Dallas. Dallas would be the closest place to be for that kind of stuff, for commercial TV, theater, film, voiceover, all that stuff.
Because I really want to get into that, and I'm trying to do so.
You gotta be there. Dude, I'll even tell you this story. There was a kid that, in the new show that Funimation has, which I guess I can't say the name of it yet, but it's an awesome show that everybody's going to be really excited to see. This kid was a fan in Hawaii and moved from Hawaii to Dallas to give it a shot, which some people have tried. And he is going to be a lead in this show. He's got like he's got just a killer sound. He's good. He's learning as he's going along. And I mean, that was kind of my thing. Like, I watched Dragon Ball Z, which is one specific kind of anime. It's like over the top, big, big, big. So when I auditioned for Mustang, like I was telling everybody at the panel earlier, he was like, stop trying to do stuff. Just talk. Just talk, you know? You don't have to be like, I'm rolling Mustang. It wasn't like that, but it might have been cool. Okay. Well, the first line I recorded ever of Mustangs was in the video game, and it was like, he's walking in and blowing things up, and he's like saving Edward in the game, and it looks like you could use a hand, Full Metal. And the way I recorded it was, looks like you could use a hand, Full Metal! And Chris Abbott was like, are you serious? No! Let me try that again. Okay. So, yeah, Dallas is a good place to be. And it can't happen, but you just, you know, you got to study up. You got to have your chops ready so that when the opportunity presents itself, you don't blow it. You know, you just don't suck. That's what I say. People say break a leg. I just say don't suck. It has to be great. Just don't suck. You know, just
Like, thank you.
there you go. Don't hooper.